So what's up? Maestrong Bisaya is back. So we are back mga ka-eskwela, no? Before anything else, I would like to say hi to my old students. So shout out sa mga old students ako, sila Agnes Adibor, Yusrel Perong, and also sa ako ang co-teacher sa MAPE. So also watch, follow, and subscribe MAPE Sensei, no? So search lang sa YouTube. So this morning, we are going to talk about inequalities. So daghan ni siya, no? Tulo ni siya klase na atay identifying inequalities, solving inequalities, tapos solving problems involving inequalities. So ang una na to is pag-identify. But before that one, balik sa katong pag-identify sa atong mga gitawag o mga word problems. Medyo dito ang delikado kay mostly sa akong estudyante based akong experience, maglisod sila translate from word problem going to mathematical sentence, no? So mao na ato ang pag-eksekutan karong buntaga. So again, daghang salamat sa mga nag-like, nag-subscribe ug sa mga nag-promote sa ato ang YouTube channel. So God bless. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, we are back. So what we are going to talk is all about the word problems involving quadratic equations and rational algebraic equations. So here, ang atong pag-aisgutan, no, mo din kasagaran maglisod ang mga estudyante regarding sa pag-transpose, pag-translate, no, from word problems to mathematical sentence. So magsugod ka sa pinaka-basic. So na example the example number 1. So it's 6 less than a number. So if you're going to look at this situation here, we have a problem or a word, a statement, 6 less than a number. So we have a number which is 6 and we have a certain idea here, a number which is unknown. So pag mayong gani ka mga a number, usually it is referring to the variable. So in this case, kung ato na siyang ato na siyang i-translate ito mathematical phrase, mahimo na siyang x, which is the number, minus 6. So, if we are going to understand the thought, a number daw which is less than 6. No, 6 less than a number. So, that is how we are going to talk, how to see that one. So, number 2. Let's have another one, no? Number 2. So, we have here 30 increased by 3 times the square of a number. So, nigawas na po ng word nga a number. 30 increased by 3 times the square of a number. The square of a number. So, saan man nato ni siya pag-transpose o pag-translate into mathematical phrase. So, very simple lang. So, remember here, 30 increased by 3 times the square of a number. So, nagawas na po ning the word nga a number. So, 3 times the square of a number man daw. So, therefore, this number is being squared. So, if that is the case, we will have 30. Pag sinabi mong increase, that is addition plus by 3 times. 3 times a number. So, 3 times a number. So, usually, we put it into variable. So, usually, ito yung nagamit is letter X. No? 3 times a number. And then, the square man daw siya. So, square of a number. So, ana lang na siya kasimple. So, literally, kung ato na siyang sabton, medyo dali raman. But, watch out lang yun sa kaning mga words. Increase, 3 times the square, mga number. So, muna dapat ito i-watch out, no? No? So, muna kasagaran na ito dapat i-watch out, no? 6 less than a number. Then that is 30 increased by 3 times the square of a number. So 30 plus 3x squared. Okay, so we have here sample number 3. A number decreased by 20, and sample number 4 is the sum of 8 and a number. So here, in number 3, we have the word decrease. Kung saan ang decrease? So of course, sa ato na siyang addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So usually, pag may decrease, minus yun na. So a number decreased by 20. So klaro, a number, usually, gina-represent nato na siya og letter, kaya man takabalon sa na siya nga number. So usually, anaon ni siya, usually, x man itong ginagamit. So x, decrease. So minus, pila may minus daw? 20. Ana lang ka-simple, no? Next, number 4, the sum of 8 and a number. Pwede rin na magbali-bali. The sum of. So, saan man ang sum? That is the answer of addition. So, therefore, kinsa man daw ang i-add? 8 and a number. So, pwede ra ka makaingon nga x plus 8. Di ba? So, ana lang kasimple ang gitawag na to og word problem transpose into mathematical sentence. So, ano ako man yung ipakita tungod kay ang next na ko ipakita sa inyo is we are going to solve word problems, no? Pero dapat man good sa word problems, kailangan dapa ang imong pagka-translate into mathematical sentence. So, sample number 5. Twice the sum of 8 and a number. So, we have here the word thrice. Makita kayo mo, twice, thrice, makita kayo mo, ana, it means na siya, multiplier na siya, no? So, we have thrice, which means 3 times the sum of 8 and a number. So, we can have that we have to add the 8 and a certain number. So, na siya pag-translate into mathematical sentence? It's very simple. So, unahon to yung thrice. So, 3 times. Kung sa man daw, the sum of 8 and a number. So, we have 8 and a number. So, anak lang, no? So, hoping na kanang mga words diya nga dapat ninyo timan-an, dapat kabalo mo represent ana into mathematical statement. So, sample number 6. This time, this is the whole statement, the whole sentence na, no? Which is natay problem nga dapat i-solve. So here we have the length of a rectangular garden is 3 meters longer than its width. So we have here one statement which is 3 meters longer than its width. So ako na i-represent og isa-isa niya. The area of the plot is 54 meters squared. So napo ta idea nga ang area is 54 meters squared. So find the length and the width. So in this case, ang atong buhaton ani is ato siya isa-isahon og represent based sa different statement nga gihatag sa iyaha. This is how it is being done, no? So ang buhaton primero is i-represent nato. Wala man ta kabalo kung pila ang length. So, kung balikon ni magtanaw ang word, ang sentence rather, wala ta kabalo pila ang width ug ang length. Pero natay idea nga ang length is 3 meters longer than the width. So pwede nato i-represent i-let width as x. No? Pwede natin i-represent si width as x. And then si length, which is, sa man ang length daw, 3 meters. Diba? Ang length na to is 3 meters. 3 meters longer than the width. 3 meters longer than the width. So, pwede natin witang x plus 3. That is how we're going to represent that one. And then, we also have the idea nga ang area is, pila daw ang area? That is equivalent sa 54 meters squared. No? 54 meters squared. So, on this case, pwede na to karon i-apply ang formula sa area, which is, di ba, ang formula sa area is length times width equals area. So, in this case, since ang atuang length is x plus 3, mo man atuang length, no, mo na atuang length, so we can represent that one now as x plus 3 times, ang atong width is x, so times x. And then, ang atong area, which is equals to 54. No? So, ato lang isa-isa na sa substitute. So in this case, we can now manipulate that one and then we will come up with a certain equation. So kung kaniya ito initial i-distribute, we can have x times x, that will be x squared. And then we have 3 times x, we have positive 3x equals 54. Now, if you are going to notice, nahimo na siyang quadratic equation. So, in that case, kung quadratic equation na siya, pwede na nato ma-solve ang value ni x by either using the different techniques. So, sa itong mga techniques na to, we have factoring, extracting of root, completing the square, and quadratic formula. So, pero ang pinaka-common, which is dili nakakailangan pa magunahon na, is ang gitawag na to quadratic formula. By just getting the value of a, B, and C. So, pila man ang A na ito diri, di ba? 1. Ang atong B, we have 3. And ang ato ang C, which is, kung ibalhin na siya dito sa pikas, ang iyang standard form, ani mahimo mang, unsa man? X squared plus 3x minus 54 equals 0 para ma-standard form siya. So, klaro kayo nga kung kani himon, pangitaon nimo ang C, that will be negative 54. So, let's proceed sa pagkuha sa ato ang variable nga x. Pasensya na kay gamay kaya ato ang whiteboard, so ato siyang i-reason ni siya, no. So anyway, pwede man ninyo na siya ma-review sa diha sa inyo ato ang back lang, no, ang button. So dito sa last nga video, sa last sumpay ani, ang atong equation na is x squared plus 3x equals 54. So, ang standard form is x squared plus 3x minus 54 equals 0. So, therefore, ato ang A is 1, B is 3, and C is equals to negative 54. So, kung using the quadratic formula, we can identify the discriminant automatically by finding D, which is D is equals to B squared minus 4AC. So we have D is equals to 3 squared minus 4 times 1 times 54, negative 54. No? So we have D is equals to, what is 3 squared? We have 9, which is, what is 4 times 1 times 50, negative 54? That is positive. Pila man yung upat ka 54. 108 o 108, that will be 216. No? So we have D is equals to 225. So we can now solve using the quadratic formula. So ito itong quadratic formula. X is equals to negative B plus minus square root of D over 2A. So this one is a discriminant. So klaro kayo nga natay duha ka value sa X which is not equal, no? So using this quadratic formula, we can have x is equals to sa ato ang b, 3. So we have negative 3 plus minus square root of 225, which is ang value nato sa d, over 2 times 1. So in that case, ang mahitabo ani karon is we are going to erase, since nasa akong eraser, we can have x equals negative 3 plus minus square root, not square root, okay. Ang square root sa 225 is 15. So we have 15 over 2. No? So we have 15 over 2. Okay, 2 times 1 man. So x equals negative 3 plus 15 over 2. And x equals negative 3 minus 15 over 2. So, x equals, what is negative 3 plus 15? That is 12 over 2. So, x equals to 6. On this part here, x equals negative 18 over 2. X equals negative 9. So, kani, dili na to ni kwaon ng negative 9 tungkol kay wala may negative jud nga mga sukod, no? So, dili ni siya kwaon kay wala may measurement nga negative. Usually, pag mag-measure ka, positive, may siya, no? So, therefore, ang ato ang value sa x is kani, no? This is the value of x, which is positive 6. So that is the value of the width. 6 meters ang width. While ang ato ang length, this is the width, no? This is the width. While ang ato ang length, so itong length ato 3 meters longer man ang width. Ang length rather 3 meters longer than the width. So therefore ang ato ang length will become x plus 3, which is equals to 9 meters. So 6 meters ang ato ang width, ang ato ang length is x plus 3 tungod kay 3 meters longer man daw than the width. So therefore ato ang length is 9 meters. So di ba kung ato i-multiply 9 times 6, that is equals to 54. So 54 meters squared. So klaro kayo nga pwede ra ma-solve ang isa ka problem, word problem, kung pwede kung kaya nimo siya i-translate into mathematical sentence. So hope nga naamoy na learn. God bless.